sitting here with John 5, guitarist extraordinaire and fashion guru as far as I'm concerned. How you doing, dude?
Good, I'm doing fine.
Amazing. I got a lot of kids and stuff that I motivate around the world. The music business has changed. It's not really what it used to be. Some people say it's advantageous, you keep going as long as you're playing live, and other people are saying, wow, you know, the whole record company syndrome, you're a rebel. What kind of advice can you give to some of these people out there who want to follow their dreams, you know?
I would say definitely, really follow your dream and don't give up, because if you don't do it, someone else is going to do it. Your friend is going to do it. The other guy's going to do it. So, if I didn't keep trying, somebody else would have done it. And that's what I did. I moved out of my comfort zone and I moved to Los Angeles. Lived, horribly, but, eventually you'll get there.
So you gotta split your comfort zone, because that's a big problem, right?
Yes. It's really easy to just stay home and stay in your bedroom and keep playing clubs, but you gotta move to a big city where you're gonna get recognized. This is John 5 and you're on the MomoZone. You've been accelerated.
Billy Sheehan, bass player extraordinaire. How you doing, man?
Very much.
A lot of people out there that want to be musicians, they look at people like you as their inspiration. What I'm going to be when I grow up. The business has changed. Things are different. The internet's up. The record companies are taking a bit of a slosh.
Yeah.
The business has changed. What kind of advice can you give to these people out there to go out and want to do live music?
Well, the business has changed, but it's changed in favor of the musicians. And one thing will never change: if you can play great and you can play live, you'll always have a spot in the music business. So no matter what happens with record labels, with radio, with whatever, just get in a band and start playing and start performing live. And that's the most important thing you'll ever do, because no matter what, it all comes from that.
It's funny that you're saying that, because I was talking to Earl Slick yesterday, said exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
And I find that certain breeds of musicians, guys like you who've been in the business a long time, it doesn't seem to affect you the way it affects the new breed of bands, because the record company people out there, they go, nah, we're looking for this, we're looking for that, where's your following, where's your shit. But Earl, you and a couple of other dudes, you say, no way, it's alive for me.
Exactly. Now, if you are an awesome live band, how many great live bands were just so great that eventually they had to be signed? The Beatles, Van Halen, AC/DC, all these bands were already bands and already performing before they got live, before they got signed. So it's an essential element, and they can never take that away from you, no matter what happens. The record company can fold, your deal can collapse, the radio stations can stop playing your music, MTV can stop playing music, but if you can always play live, you've always got that. So they'll never take that away from you.
Keep up the live, keep it alive, make it happen, follow your dreams, guys, and you heard it right here.
Hello everyone, my name is Billy Sheehan, I'm a bass player. You're on the MomoZone, and you have been accelerated.
Ladies and gentlemen,
he's definitely gonna die.
Ladies,
this will be his last interview ever.
Has the record business, all the changing that's been going on, and
the record business does not affect Guam.
Doesn't affect us at
all.
all.
There will always be babies to eat and goats to kill.
We don't get paid, so it doesn't matter to us.
I motivate a lot of kids out there who want to follow their dreams. Now, you guys have gone all the way.
Right.
What can you say to these guys to go out and follow?
Don't try. It's not worth it. You'll fail. You'll be miserable. No. Follow your dreams, and it can come through if you imagineer it.
And if you believe in yourself, you're never going to make it.
Hey, man, look at us. 25 years. Look at us.
25 years, you guys.
25th anniversary of Guar.
No budget, no record label support, nothing. We just said, we're going to do it, and we did it.
And now we're going to go hang out in the parking lot.
So that's not a good example. Stay in school.
Drink your milk.
No, you know what? Stay in school, learn business law and finance. That's what you need to do.
No.
Because if you ever make any money, they're just going to try to take
smoke crack.
Amazing, dudes.
That's the only way.
Or smoke crack. It's up to you. You're on the MomoZone, and you've been accelerated, you filthy.
And if you're watching this, you're probably already dead.
Lee Scalar in the house. How you doing, my friend?
I am doing fabulous.
All right, man. So, first of all, if you guys like real music, this guy is kicking.
I'm still trying. Look how old I am, and I'm still trying.
Did anybody ever ask you to join ZZ Top? Or
I wish.
You got to do a thing with ZZ Top.
When I met Billy Gibbons, one time Dusty Hill shot himself in the foot cleaning a gun. When I met Billy, I said, if Dusty ever shoots himself again,
call me. Okay, so look, there's a lot of kids. I talk to a lot of kids all the time. I get thousands of letters. They're always asking me, damn, how do I get into the music business? We know the business has changed. You're old school, new school. You're mixing it together. You've got your connections. You're established.
Yeah.
But what can you tell those kids out there who want to get into music, follow their dreams? What's going
Well,
on?
I'll tell you what you just said. The most important thing is follow your dreams, because it's your heart that this is all about. The business itself can be really nebulous. You don't really know what's going to happen because things are changing constantly. I think young kids are great right now because they're the ones who are going to look at the new technology we live in, and they're going to figure out how to make all this work. Where guys like me, we were so used to record labels and the whole original process, and it's gone. That is over for the most part. So kids, with the internet, with Facebook, MySpace, there's so many different ways of getting your music out now. But the main thing is to have passion in your music and your life, and that'll sustain you through whatever happens in the business.
With all this new breed of kids and stuff that have come out, you've been watching some of these things. Do you wind up, say, learning something from these guys?
I learn something every day. I mean, to me, if I thought I knew it all, I'd retire right now. But I end up, a lot of the artists that I'm still working with are anywhere from 14 to 21 years old. And it's really fabulous to be in a studio with guys that age. And you kind of go, man, I didn't even think about that, for years. And they're so fresh with it and excited. You are on the MomoZone and you have been accelerated.
Yo, this is TM Stevens, man. We want to help the kids around the world.
If you guys who don't know TM Stevens and you haven't seen this guy play, get ready, bring a fire extinguisher, because you're going to have to put yourself out when you self-destruct, when you see the energy coming off this guy.
Yo, man, you're looking at the MomoZone, and don't turn the dial. You feel me?
Okay, so tell me, there's a lot of kids out there that want to follow their dream, they want to get into the music business. The business, as you know, has changed.
Yep.
You're a major touring guy, and you're also a multitask guy.
Yeah.
You produce, you write, you're going out there. A lot of people out there, they're very singular, they're monophonic, one thing. What advice can you give people out there to go out and follow their dreams, get into the music business despite the change?
For all you young people, don't think about it so much, just do it. You don't have to specialize in this and that, just play and do. Miles Davis asked me, would you come play with me? I just said, yeah.
Yeah.
He said, do you play jazz? What is that? I just played. Just follow it, do it. That's not thinking. Do it.
Amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, you hear it right from the mouth of experience. And Tia, when I first met this guy years ago, I had him in his hotel room, and first thing I saw
He was fabulous in my hotel room.
I remember I see you there, and I just charged you, and I jumped in your arms. You caught me, and I said, man, this guy's either going to kill me, love me, or hate me, right?
There you go.
And then I had him on his floor doing sit-ups, and there we were doing this stuff, and it was amazing. It always stayed with me.
Nice
dude.
to see you.
Love you, man. I thank you so much for that advice.
All the best to you, man.
TM
Follow
Stevens.
your way. You're on the MomoZone, and you have been accelerated. Peace.
What's going on in Carmen Rojas' life right now, my
Right
friend?
now, I just finished doing 10.5 months world tour with Joe Bonamassa.
Oh, nice. What could you give as advice to those people out there who want to go out and play some
I
bass?
tell you what, from my upbringing, which is quite different than the kids now, education is really important. Don't wait for someone to give you something. Go out there and get it yourself. Go out there and make an effort. If you really want to play music, play it for real. I mean, it's a wonderful toy. It's a gift. Don't fuck with the gift. If you're gonna play music, play for real. Don't toy around with it. Don't be in our way, try to get ahead. Everyone has a herd that they hang out with, or a tribe. Stick with the tribe, or go in the same direction. I mean, that's what we all do professionally.
Yeah.
Survive. So if you play bass, and there's a bunch of bass players hang out with them, learn from guitar players, learn from keyboard players. Don't play one kind of music, play all kinds of music. There's beautiful music all over the world. There's Moroccan, there's Arabic, there's Indian music, there's Japanese music, Brazilian music. If you're gonna play rock, mix all that shit together. That's what I did.
Oh, yeah, man. And that gives you food.
Listen to Let's Dance. That's my bass line. So I mix Latin with African and just a straight ahead R&B stuff. You are on the MomoZone and you have been accelerated. with it. Come check it out.
Claire from Anti-Product.
Yay! You can tell you're Canadian because we call it anti-product. All the Americans call it anti-product.
Oh, Anti-Product. That's true, yeah.
Well, I call it anti-product, some English.
You're playing with Marky Ramone.
Marky Ramone, the legend, Marky Ramone.
Oh, man, what does that feel like?
It feels really good. He is the best drummer ever. We have Michael Graves, who used to be in the Misfits. He's a singer now.
Yeah.
And Alex Kane, who's also an anti-product. He plays guitar, a singer in anti-product.
So you're sitting there in your bass.
Yes.
You hang it
Yes.
real low. You're out there thumping, playing with the best of them. What advice can you give to those girls out there who want to follow their dreams and be in music and be in entertainment like you are?
Okay, if you want to do it, you have to practice. Every hour you practice is an hour better you get, and there's no shortcuts. And you've got to be good. You've got to be better than the guys if you want to get taken seriously. That's all it is. It's not easy, but it's worth it. It's so much fun. So much fun. You know, you can either do your 9-to-5 job doing whatever you do and make regular cash, or you can follow your dreams and, you know, whatever.
Did you always want to do this?
You just do what you do, and you always like the paths in life come, and you choose which path to take, and you know you make the sacrifices to choose the path, and things happen, and you know you like music is a jealous mistress. She won't allow you to have a life apart from playing music, but if you give her the sacrifices that she desires for you to play the music, then she gives you a whole load of cool shit back, like playing the Ozfest and doing stuff like that, which is really good fun. Making people happy through music.
And that is the voice of experience with a phenomenal accent coming down the pipeline at you. Check it out.
Dude, you're on the MomoZone and you have been accelerated.
The man from Tesla, Dave Rude. What's up, man?
What's happening?
All right, it's great to see you here. Anything really crazy we can expect from that tour? Any secret stuff that I can only get out of you that we can drop to these people and give them the lowdown?
Just, I can't swear, right?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Fucking hell, all right. Just some fucking, you know, real hardcore rock and roll and lots of fucking guitar playing and all that. No big stage shows, you know, we're just about delivering the goods. We always play a long time, man, 2-hour sets and all that. So, and we change the set every night. So.
Oh, that's cool. I get a lot of emails about people saying, what can I do to get into the music business? Give me some tips and tricks, anything. What can you say to those guys out there, you know, as a role model for what's going on?
What I'd say is because things change so much, and even now they're happening so quickly, the industry changes every year. The only advice I'd say is that despite all those changes, the most important thing is having the songs. Just keep working on your craft, and the more great songs you have is really the way that anything is going to happen. Whatever changes the industry goes through, nothing is going to matter if you don't have the music to deliver. So if you do that, the rest will work itself out. Stay positive and just keep trying for it.
Never give up.
That's true.
Oh, this is amazing.
I've been in Tesla for about 3 years now, and I have my own band, Dave Rude Band. I sing and play guitar. It's a power trio, hard rock. And Frank Cannon, the other guitar player in Tesla, I'd never met him. I didn't know the band. He was looking online and randomly found my MySpace profile. Sent me an email and was like, hey, you want to come jam? And it turned out they're looking for a guitar player. And 2 months later, I was in the band and we were touring. Pretty crazy.
And that kind of boils down to what you were saying, because you obviously practiced and played your fucking ass off. You're on your MySpace, and Lord knows, there you go, you wind up being in Tesla.
It's completely right. So yeah, the more exposure you can get out there, man. Put up Facebook, MySpace, all that shit. You know?
That's what we're talking about.
You never know what can happen, man. There's all sorts of weird, crazy connections. The trick is to be ready and to make yourself available.
Make yourself available. That's beautiful. I thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's been a pleasure, and I wish you the hottest tour. I hope you fucking blow everybody up while you're down there, and it's going to be hot.
What's up? This is Dave Reed from Tesla. You're on the MomoZone, and you've been accelerating.
This is Leslie West. Been around quite a while, an icon in the music business. Going back from Mountain.
Woodstock was our third show.
There you go. They played Woodstock, dude. I mean, so you were playing with Jimi Hendrix in those
Jimi
days.
Hendrix's agent was our agent. That's how we got on the show.
Oh man, that's amazing.
Believe it or not, I'm going to tell you something you probably would never have guessed. You know who Jay-Z is, the rapper? You ever hear 99 Problems?
Yeah.
This is my song.
Oh, no way, dude.
Him and Kanye West took songs of mine and Common, all these rap guys. When Rick Rubin was doing 99 Problems, he said to Jay-Z, you need some heavy music behind the rap. So he took Billy Squire's Stroke, and one of my songs on Red, and that's what 99 Problems.
That is
and
amazing.
Kanye West did 2 songs, taking the same song, and then Common, another rap guy did it. So,
but you know what I love about what you're telling me is that you have reinvented yourself time and time again. And part of the thing that I preach to these kids out there is that you got to reinvent yourself at every level and keep moving forward with your dream.
These kids that play the guitar, I'm going to tell you what the most important thing is.
Yeah, tell me.
Every time somebody picks up a guitar, usually you play the same damn thing you played yesterday. I force myself to not play what I played yesterday for the first 10 minutes. If you're playing something that you don't know, you'll learn something new. And tune up. You got to be in tune, or else if you're not in tune, you get some shit right now. Who wants to hear you?
I mean, the music business has really, really changed out there. I get like a lot of emails of people who ask me, well, how am I going to go out there? How am I going to promote myself? How do I make it in music anymore? I know that
luck.
It's good luck. Give me some advice for that
luck.
shit.
You need so many things to fall in place now. If I had to start over from scratch, I don't think I would start. You know, so, but if you really want to play, if you're going to play and you play for nothing, if you're going to play because you want to be famous and rich, forget it.
Would you say that if somebody would have to go out there and try and make it in music these days, what would be the first move for them to do?
First of all, writing songs is key. That's why I mentioned the Jay-Z thing. If you write songs, no matter if your group's a flop, somebody's going to need material. And I watch American Idol. Those people do not write songs. They have other people writing their songs.
Yeah.
That's what you need to write songs, and forever the songs will be around. You know? Copyrights don't go away. You know, your own copyright, but writing, I'm telling you, that's the key. That's what I learned.
That is amazing. So, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it straight from the mouth of experience here, and
you heard it from. I'm a legend in my own lunchtime. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You were on the Momo Zone, and you've been accelerated.